Hello, I'm Antonio Mora, and this is the newsandnews.com Day in Brief. Today's top stories in about 3 minutes. It's Monday, May 14th at 7 p.m. If there's a theme today, it is worrisome developments on the international front. 23 years after a law calling for the relocation of the U.S. Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, it finally happened on the 70th anniversary of the Jewish state. Tens of thousands of Palestinians protested the embassy move and the anniversary at the Gaza border. Israeli forces say protesters attempted to breach the fence with explosives and fired at them. The Israeli military responded. More than 50 protesters were killed and some 2,800 were injured, the highest casualty toll in Israeli-Palestinian clashes since 2014. President Trump hailed the embassy move as recognizing Israel's ancient capital and said it's been a long time coming. He stressed that he remained committed to peace between Israelis and Palestinians. However, the White House took a hard line on today's violence, putting all the blame on Hamas. Palestinian leaders announced they are filing a war crimes complaint against Israel before the International Criminal Court, but its focus is Israeli settlement construction, not today's violence. In Iraq, a nemesis of the U.S., firebrand Shiite cleric Muqtada al-Sadr is on course to win the parliamentary election, followed by a militia leader supported by Iran. The U.S.-favored party, led by the current prime minister, is in third place. In Italy, populist, Eurosceptic, and far-right leaders are on the verge of forming a government. The question now is whether the Italians will be the next to leave the European Union. And in Indonesia, 3 families, including children, were behind a series of ISIS-inspired suicide bombings. Churches were the main targets. First Lady Melania Trump underwent kidney surgery and will reportedly spend the week at Walter Reed Hospital, raising concerns about her health. The newest fissure ripped open by Hawaii's Mount Kilauea has been sending so-called lava bombs flying 500 feet into the sky. It's quite the sight, but the volcanic activity has forced 500 people into shelters. In our alternate universes segment, The Great Divide Between Conservative and Liberal Media, the folks at Fox are celebrating the relocation of the embassy to Jerusalem and sparing the U.S. and Israel of any blame in the deaths at the Gaza border, following the White House line saying Hamas is solely responsible. Over at CNN and MSNBC, they generally called the decision to move the embassy provocative and blamed it and an Israeli overreaction for the Palestinian deaths. Wherever you stand on the issue, one thing seems clear: we are no closer to peace in the Middle East. Finally, Margot Kidder has died at 69. She was Lois Lane for generations of Americans. Her Superman, Christopher Reeve, died 14 years ago. You can find all those stories and much more updated around the clock 7 days a week on newsandnews.com, where you'll find all you need to know in one place. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the right of your screen just below this video. And please follow me on Twitter at @AMoraTV. I'll see you tomorrow.